Hi, my name is Jaden Ortiz. This is Project 1. We're going to start by looking at the bag interface. So the bag interface is just going to have all the methods that we're going to be using within the project. These ones are just basic bag methods, add, remove, stuff like that. And then down here we have the ones the project asks for, union, intersection, and difference. So we'll start looking at those first in the resizable array bag. So the way the resizable array bag is going to work is it's going to add to the array as you normally would. But then we have a set capacity of 5 and a max capacity of 10,000. So if the array does exceed the set capacity of 5, it's going to go ahead and run this double capacity, which will double the capacity, which is starting at 5, it'll double it to 10, and then set 10 to that new length. And then it'll do that all the way up until the max capacity of 10,000. And then a lot of these, again, just the basic is full, is empty, stuff like that. And right here we have to remove an unspecified one, so we'll just remove the last entry. And then right here we have to remove a given entry. And then looking at the specifics for this project, we're going to start with union. Union is just going to add array 1 and array 2 both into a new bag. So iterate through array 1, add it to that new bag, iterate through array 2, and then again add it to that new bag. And then intersection, what we're going to go ahead and do for this one is it's going to iterate through both bags, and it's going to add whatever those two bags have in common into one new bag. So at the end, you'll have one new bag that has the things in common between 1 and 2. And then for difference, what I went ahead and did was we have one that's going to take the difference of bag 1 minus bag 2, and then one that has the difference of bag 2 minus bag 1. So this is, depending on which one it's going to, so this one is going to iterate through bag 1 and add it all to the new bag, and then iterate through bag 2 and remove anything that bag 2 has in common with the now new bag. And then same thing for here, it's just going to do the opposite. So this one would iterate through bag 2 first and then remove from it. So then moving on to the linked bag, a lot of this stuff is the same. The only difference is instead of doing a resizable array, we're going to be using a linked list and nodes. So for add, you're just going to add, and then that last entry will become the new node. Removing, when you remove it, you're just going to remove the first node. And then if you want to remove something that's specified and it's not the first node, then you would just replace the specified node with the first node and then go ahead and remove that first node again. And like I said, a lot of this again is the same, empty, clear, contains. And then down to the specifications of this project, it's actually going to be exactly the same. So now to test it, they're just going to be tests. It's just going to see for union, intersection, and difference. And then once it runs a test, it's going to check to see, one, that has the right amount of entries, and then 2, to see that the entries are correct. So if you run all these, they'll come out correct. And then same thing for the linked bag, same exact tests. It's going to check to make sure that it has the right amount of entries and the right entries. And then you can run those and they'll come out correct. And then finally, the bag driver, I just created 3 tests, 3 scenarios. This one's going to be a resizable bag and a linked bag. There's going to be 2 resizable bags. And then this one actually has 6 entries. So it'll make sure that the resizable bag does increase in size. And then this one's going to be 2 linked bags. And then this one is ABC, ABC. So this one should come out with an intersection of ABC and a difference of 0 and 0. So if you run that, you'll go ahead and see that we do get the outcomes that we were expecting. So that is my project 1.